Modern tanks are highly mobile and having advancements in weaponry and countermeasures. Many countries have been researching a variety of potential alternatives, but there is only one stipulation. Whatever the new combat tank is, it must be the most lethal weapon on the battlefield. Today, the Buzz would like to present upcoming main battle tanks of the world. Firstly, we have the Leopard 287A1. This new version is fitted with the Rafale Trophy Active Protection System. The Trophy APS is a mature, combat-proven anti-rocket and anti-missile system developed by Rafale in response to successful anti-armor strikes. It concurrently locates the source of enemy fire for quick response, and since its first operational inception in 2011, Trophy has made many combat interceptions with no casualties to crews or dismounted soldiers and no damage to platforms. New armor and energy system, a crew compartment cooling system, and a new weapon engagement system are among the other primary characteristics of this new Leopard 2 tank modification. Up next is the Decisive Lethality Platform Program. The U.S. Army's Decisive Lethality Platform Program aims to replace the M1a2 Abrams heavy armor tank by 2030. The new tank is intended to have groundbreaking technology to counter the latest tank developments from Russia and China. It'll probably be able to fire lasers, operate drones, travel at great speeds, and destroy opposing helicopters. Next on the list is the T14 Armada. This is a next-generation Russian main battle tank which is soon going to be in service. The T14's primary weapon is a 125mm smoothbore gun, a 12.7mm Court machine gun with 300 rounds, and a 7.62 PKTM machine gun with 1,000 rounds make up the secondary armament. The T14's crew of 3 is protected by an internal armored capsule with more than 900mm RHA equivalent. Both the chassis and the turret are equipped with the Malachite dual explosive reactive armor system. The T14 has a 12-speed automatic gearbox with a top speed of 80 to 90 km per hour and a range of 500 km. Up next is the M2020 Tank. This looks to be a hybrid of the American M1 Abrams and the Russian T14 Armada in terms of appearance. However, its general layout is closer to the latter than the former. The armor on the front of the turret is oriented similarly to that of the M1 Abrams, and the tank has composite armor that is said to be comparable to that seen on third-generation main combat tanks, and it may be modular in design. The M2020 tank is believed to be powered by a 1,200 horsepower engine. The estimated mass of the tank is 55 tons, and the tank is noted to be relatively compact in size, which is advantageous for armored fighting vehicles traversing hilly and mountainous terrains. Up next is the K2 PIP. This is an upgraded version of the K2's first production model, which will be available in the coming years. Improvements will include addition of non-explosive reactive armor, upgrading the semi-active in-arm suspension unit to an active in-arm suspension unit, integration of a high-resolution terrain scanning system to vehicle suspension system, and an integration of a hard-kill anti-missile system. Now, the active protection system will use a three-dimensional detection and tracking radar and a thermal imager to detect incoming threats. Warheads can be detected out to 150 meters from the tank, and a defensive rocket is fired to destroy them at 10 to 15 meters away. Next is the Main Ground Combat System. The Main Ground Combat System is a project by France and Germany since 2012 to replace their currently deployed Leclerc and Leopard 2 main battle tanks. Deployment of the new vehicles and systems is scheduled for 2035, with full operational capability to be achieved by 2040. The development of a new main gun with improved performance might be one of the preconditions for a new tank. The German defense firm Rheinmetall unveiled the Rheinmetall RH-130L51, a new 130mm tank gun during the Eurosatory military trade exhibition. It is intended to outperform the existing RH-120L55 in terms of performance, and the MGCS will provide increased collaborative combat capability that will require a drastic update of current operation concepts. Next, we have the M1a2 Sep V4. The construction of the most current Abrams tank is under construction. The cornerstone technology is the third-generation FLIR or forward-looking infrared, which will give tank operators with much increased lethality. Both sites will be upgraded with the third-generation FLIR, which will be ubiquitous on other combat platforms. The Abrams will have a color camera, an eye-safe laser rangefinder, and a cross-platform laser pointers as a part of the upgrade, allowing the commander to see multi-domain battles in real time. The M1a2 Sep V4 will incorporate full embedded training to increase crew competency with the system, in addition to lethality improvement. This initiative started early enough to incorporate any technology that the Army considers vital to the future battlefield, including art. Lastly, we have Challenger 3. This is a planned third-generation main battle tank in development for the British Army. Challenger 3 will lead NATO armored forces with the highest levels of lethality and survivability on the battlefields of today and out to 2040. The turret of the Challenger 3 has been completely redesigned and the hull has been upgraded. The most significant change between Challenger 2 and Challenger 3 is the replacement of the Challenger's main armament from a 120mm L30A1 rifled main gun to a 120mm L55A1 smoothbore gun, which is an upgraded version of the L55 fitted to the Leopard 2A6A7 family of main battle tanks, allowing commonality with other NATO members. The initial operating capability for the upgraded tanks is expected by 2027, with full operational capability expected to be declared by 2030. And with that, the Buzz is signing off for today, but don't forget to hit that notification bell for more updates from the Buzz. Thank you guys for viewing in. Bye-bye.